This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and channel update, Twitch and YouTube update for you guys. I will be figuring out how to make sure this is accessible to anybody who watches me on Twitch. Maybe make a command so you guys could put it up, because there's going to be some significant changes going to the way that I format Twitch. As far as my YouTube channel goes, we're getting ready to gear up for Extra Life. Extra Life is less than 30 days away, November 7th, 2015, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We will be gaming, people, so look out for that. To set myself up for that, I'm going to be trying to do a couple of 12-hour streams. I'm going to try this coming Sunday, which is October 11th, 2015. So I'm going to try to do something like 8 to 8. It may be broken up just a bit for a couple of hours, because I do have the Team Green podcast, so it may turn into an 8-hour stream just so I can keep my obligations with that as well. We'll see. I'll work something out. But that's the plan, is to do a couple of longer streams to get my body acclimated and ready for Extra Life. If you don't know, Extra Life is a charity for Children's Miracle Network. We are working to raise money for children's hospitals. All the links are in the description. Please, guys, if you can donate, please, I would appreciate it. It's a great cause to help. Moving on from that, now that I've figured out how to do the chat room thing for Google Hangouts and for live stream podcasts, I will permanently keep the talk show about everything on Google, because now I can have the audience element with it. Thank you to all you guys who've watched and supported. I appreciate all the views and the love. We're going to try to maintain a Friday schedule. If not, Monday is usually going to be the alt day, but I'll definitely try to keep you informed through Twitter or however I can about that. Speaking of podcasts, we will continue the Sharpshooter podcast. Unfortunately, Pete has some personal issues that he must take care of this week, so we probably won't be doing that. I may do a brief video about the Road to Hell pay-per-view, as well as the NXT TakeOver pay-per-view as well, and just some things in general going on with WWE, just to keep things up. But we're not abandoning it, guys. It's just that life comes first, and for my boy Pete, he has some business to handle, and you got to respect that. So please, respect that. I'm trying to add another podcast. I need to. This one is being delayed because of me. I've procrastinated and bullshit and have let other things get in the way from doing this, but it's something I'm really excited to do. I'll give details once I get it set up. Yeah, I'm really doing tons of podcasts. By the way, shout out to the We Game Here crew for having me come on to their sports podcast. I really, really appreciate it. You guys go check them out. I'll try to remember to put their links in the description. Also, shout out to Kid the Gamer. Thank you for having me on the Fade. It was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I've said before, I do this YouTube thing because I love the discussion, and I love just sharing opinions with people. Of course, only with people who like to be respectable with their opinions. That's the thing. I don't want to be on a podcast where I'm with a bunch of clowns who just are hamming it up just for the sake of views and things like that. That's just not me. That's not how I do my videos, and that's just not the environment that I want to be a part of on YouTube. But anyway, moving on from that, we got the Paris Game Show coming up, so I'll be talking about that later this month. There's different things that I want to discuss with games. I'm going to try to stay on top of my try it before you buy it, so I can keep that flowing. I'm going to be bringing back the up and coming releases, because there's a lot of releases and I need to talk about these games and share my thoughts with you guys, so to speak. So look out for that. And just the usual content that you're used to is definitely going to be coming out for YouTube. Now, really quickly, moving on to Twitch side, I'm revamping some things in Twitch. I went back to the old OBS and figured out how to make that more functional. That being said, there's some things that are probably going to be leaving the channel, and I'll do a separate video just to put it in greater detail. But one of those things is I'm probably going to stop doing song requests, simply because the quality of the sound from the YouTube thing on Nightbot isn't that great, for one. Two, I have to be a little bit more protective of my brand. So far, I have a great community of people who come and watch my live streams, and I appreciate you all. And you guys are very good at selecting your music. Sure, it's some things that I don't like, some artists that I don't like, but for the most part, it's not extremely offensive material being passed out there, thankfully. You guys have been very responsible, and I respect that. But as I grow, I have that fear that I'm going to run into that crowd. It never fails. You will run into that crowd, and while I do have moderators, you can't expect everybody to catch everything, and I can't catch everything. So I feel like it would be more safer if I would do my own music. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to make an announcement and let everybody know, hey, I'm going to leave this up for the rest of the week, and you guys put in your selections, things that I find that you guys really like. I'll try to add as much as possible into my regular playlist so I can get a bigger variety, because people pick a lot of different things, a lot of different songs of different variety that I think would work well for playing music in a live stream. I just don't want it to get off the rails, so to speak. So we'll be kind of taking a little bit more control of my podcast that way, and some other minor tweaks and things that I'll share with you guys when I get a chance. But that's the channel update. As always, hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Deuces.